Hi there, welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Kirby's All-Pack Super Fun Star.
I knew you would you're gonna start every video with this. Anyway, that's Ben, and I'm Jak, and we are the Timeshitters. Oh, that was a nice little unit there. Anyway, this is the same mini-boss that killed me in the last video, but I'm gonna own him this time. I say own. He's got, well, that's what you would use to kill him if you didn't have any powers. You'd fire those ladybugs back at him. But you know what, Ben? We're going for it today, aren't we? We're really going to do a massive stream of these videos together.
Yeah, let's get them done. So I think this guy looks like Heracross, the Pokemon.
Well, he came first, so I think Heracross is a bit of a rip-off.
Well, that's a way of looking at it, but in another way, shut up. So you got the suplex there.
Basically, when you press the action button, you do a little charge towards your opponent, and if you grab them, you get them in this little grab, and from there you can do one of, I think, 4 or 5 different grab moves, depending on the direction you choose.
Awesome. So once again, we can see Smash Brothers parallels there.
Definitely. I mean, the whole
3 up, nicely done.
Yeah, the whole sort of like press direction button or not plus an action button is definitely the exact same kind of system Smash Brothers uses, and you know, how can you be surprised? It's the same guy who makes the games. And then we have a bit of a time warp for you there. I thought I would look for a secret up here, but nothing. We're in this lovely mountaintop level on the way to fight Dyna Blade, or some people call it Dyna Blade, even though that's not right. But
it's just like a knife.
Yeah.
The Dyna Blade!
The Dyna Blade. It's just an etiquette lesson.
So is this the final level?
This is the penultimate level. The final level is just the boss. This is the final substantive level, I should say.
Okay, cool. I mean, I think Kirby games are just generally really good because I think, and I'm not mocking or belittling your gameplay in any way, but I think they're quite easy games.
Yeah.
And I think
I feel ashamed for dying at all in this run through.
But I think there's a lot of ways you can play them, and I think that's really good for new gamers.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not like there's only one way to get through levels. I mean, to be honest, you can just do this without any of the abilities, like, most of the time. It's just nice to play around and have fun. It's a fun game. Like, I was playing the N64 game with my sister Lily. She's like 6, and she combined the ice power and the thunder power to become a fridge, and she found that endlessly hilarious. And there's a long time where she didn't even go through any of the levels. She just liked finding enemies to find like humorous abilities and just play around with them, and this game allows you to do that.
Yeah, that's really good. You've got crystal shards?
It's on the Virtual Console.
Oh, okay, because the cartridge is really rare and expensive.
Yeah, but for a measly, I think it's 1,000 of your Wii points, you can play a nice little game. It's quite good, actually. It's a good. It got very challenging bits.
Yeah. Have you played what's it called? Kirby's Epic Yarn?
I have, actually. We have that at home as well. I haven't played the whole thing, but it's strange, actually, because you can't do your floaty move at all.
Oh, really? Okay, well, I guess Kirby's just a string, so you can't have any air in a bit of string.
Yeah, but I just found that strange. You can't.
So do you have to get to the cannon before it?
Yeah, you have to light the fuse and get there before the fuse gets all the way there. Otherwise, you have to do it all again.
Is this just a bonus area?
Yeah. Like, it'll take you to the exact same place you would have gone anyway. But it's just nice to get some food. And it's fun to do. Like, I don't even need to go there a lot of the time. I just like doing it.
Yeah.
So I think in this area, I'm not sure if I don't think I actually get to use the ability in this video, but he's just stolen my power there. Or tried to. I killed him, so I got it back. But and I just lost it in the fire. But he's got. It's weird because if you take his ability, if you inhale him and copy his ability, you get the copy ability, which is a bit redundant since Kirby's whole shtick is. Oh, he also steals your helpers. And the thing is, like most thieves in video games, is that they steal something from you.
Yeah.
And you have a limited time to catch them before they make off with it. So if he'd got away there, I'd have lost my fire guy.
That's pretty brutal.
It is pretty brutal. I don't like to think that a living thing has just been swagged away in a bag and never to be seen again.
How do you get that one up in the wall we just went past?
I think there was a bomb block I didn't bother to get.
Okay.
But, you know, who cares?
So these are the mic ones, are they?
Yeah, but again.
Once again. Maybe by the end of this Let's Play we'll actually see the mic ability.
I think there's another mic ability in this screen, actually. I went back to see if I could get him, but no door, so I think there's another guy up at the top of the screen, so we'll get to see the wonderful mic ability at long last.
If you copy the orange things, do you turn into a space hopper?
No, in fact, those things are terrifying because they look all nice, and you can't, when you try and suck them, you can't, and they turn into like these horrible, dark versions of themselves, which have horrible teeth. And that's the mic ability. You get 3 shots. It's basically like Crash. You get 3 shots, and it kills everything on the screen. So that was just him shouting into a mic, and the different styles. That's like a sports commentator, and this is probably my favourite one just because it's just badass. It's just a rock star.
That's awesome.
But I've used it up, so I'll get the lovely crown ability of ice.
You know I love the crowns. I reckon, so his mic, I imagine it's pretty good against bosses, although what's he called, Poppy Bros Jr. seems to be adopting your boss strategy of blast it with bombs.
I'm sorry, but if you've got spammable bombs, you're going to use them. I know you have some sort of vendetta against spammable projectiles, but myself, I can't get enough of them there.
Only in games where, like, they're sort of melee based.
Yeah.
Like, melee would be a prime example. Like, I don't have a problem with spam projectiles in, say, an FPS.
Just because you play as Meathead Ganondorf and I just spam you with pills all the time doesn't mean you can get gripey. You've got nice physical attributes and I can get punched off the screen in no time, you know that.
I love the way they put doors in this, like, just floating in midair, just for the point of just... That was really good, Jak.
Yeah, 7. That's 7 points.
Look how disappointed Chili is.
Chili disapproves, but to be honest, I went further, so he can shut up. So now we go to...
Well done, Jak. You beat the snowman. The man, you beat someone with no legs.
I love the way he moves. He just seems to lean. I really like that.
That's how I move as well, Jak.
So this is one of the sort of pre-boss rooms.
Is that a Goomba at the top there on the right?
Which one? That's the fire guy, I think.
I was going to point to the screen then and I realised that wouldn't work.
That wouldn't work. So now we're going to actually face off against Dyna Blade over here, but again, going back to what you said, this game is very easy, but I get complacent and I think I got beaten here. So there she is, Dyna in all her colourful glory.
So have we, since the last video, have we ascertained the plot of this game?
I think this bird keeps on swooping past like farmland. I think when you read the sort of description of the game, it tells you she keeps on like ruining crops.
Oh no.
So like, you know how Kirby gets when he hasn't got his food?
Yeah.
He just gets really
He goes
agitated.
mental.
But what's not been revealed is why Dyna Blade is doing that and why she's going for like crops all the time, and that becomes apparent when I eventually beat her. But
oh, so we do get a reason at the end.
yeah, it's something.
Okay, so it's not like I'm going to have to write fan fiction where Kirby ate one of her eggs or something.
Well, it's funny you should say that because I do have an alternate explanation which I will narrate to our lovely audience when it happens, just because I have a macabre imagination. Now you gotta watch out for those fireballs because she fires like a whole salvo of them, and there's more coming out than you would think. So you can walk yourself into a corner quite easily. And you gotta watch when she goes into the background like that because she'll do like a swooping move, and I just couldn't get away from those talons in time. Got owned, and I feel ashamed. This is quite an easy kids game, and I lost a life at quite an easy boss.
So you turn into Green Santa here.
Yeah, this is Blade Santa.
Blade Santa, obviously.
Sharp Christmas.
Sharp Christmas. Standard.
It's an odd choice, but I feel that the projectile weapons in this game don't do a lot of damage to the bar, and you can end up for a long fight, whereas the more sort of close range weapons can do a good job, except most of them can't work on bosses. There's say the wheel. I've mentioned it before.
Yeah, I've seen it. I think in the last video.
Yeah, like you'll wheel into them, and you'll do a bit of damage, but then you'll get stunned and damaged yourself. So it's a bit of tit for tat.
Yeah. Why didn't you get a companion? Because presumably you can just take one of those abilities, companion them up, and then grab another one.
I could have done that, but I thought I wouldn't abuse things too much here because I can do this boss quite easy. I just messed up for some reason. So now I've got no ability. I've got no way to strike the old head, so I'm gonna have to use either this. Oh god, this kind of like a DDD moment where the stars come out when she lands. Also, you can. No, actually, I don't think you can use the fireballs. It's just the stars.
With a staggering amount of damage, though.
Yeah.
Got like a quarter of her health.
It's definitely the most efficient way to take them out. So there's a chicks, and they seem to be really hungry. Hence, Dyna Blade was really worried and started just slashing fields.
So Kirby pushes them down a waterfall. Oh no.
So Kirby pushes them and feeds them. Now I think this is just him being nice. This is him solving the problem. This is him feeding the chicks on apples.
And just dicking on Wispy Woods as well.
Basically, but I like to think Kirby is getting his revenge in the most ridiculous way possible by raising his swan enemy's children as his own.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he's like fattening them up and then he's just going to eat them.
And now he's got the 3 children to attack the mother, and he's just cheering them on there.
It's quite a nice ending.
It is quite nice.
So
Kirby's a friendly guy.
He is. He's a good egg.
He's
That wasn't even meant to be a pun. That was just me laughing at using such a stupid phrase. So yeah, that's the end of Dyna Blade. So we'll be back for Let's Play Kirby Super Mega Pack Fun Balls in part 4.
It'll be part 4 for Gourmet Race and the Great Cave Offensive Part 1. See you then.